next 2 minutes, we're going to be bringing everyone in, and we'd like to start right on time, 7:30 on the dot. So bear with us as we start letting everyone in, and we'll get this presentation going as soon as it's 7:30. All right. Again, welcome everyone. You also have a minute, 2 minutes left to invite anyone else you can think of off the top of your head. If you can think of someone that would appreciate watching and being part of this presentation, maybe this is an opportunity for them. So if you can send out a text right now, daczoom.com. Still have a minute left to invite someone on. All right. You just let me know, Morgan, once we are on YouTube.
We
And
are live and good to go.
awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys. So one more minute, and we're gonna get this started. I'm excited, and as soon as it's 7:30, we're gonna get right into it. All right. It's 7:30. We like to start right on time, guys. So I'm gonna get right into it. Start with the presentation. Welcome, everyone. It's my honor to be presenting tonight's broker opportunity overview. My name is Nick Duhame. I'm an independent broker with DAC, and it's my pleasure to be tonight's presentator and showing you guys what this amazing opportunity has available for you. We're going to be getting into, how you can make an impact, how you can help business owners with our phenomenal funding solutions that we have available. And you're also going to see how you can make significant income by doing so, by helping business owners. You're going to see how you can literally change your financial situation with DAC, David Allen Capital. And before we start, I just wanted to, just say, someone thought of you, highly of you, invited you out here tonight to watch this presentation. And whether you have experience in the B2B space or not, it doesn't matter. We welcome B2B professionals, but we also welcome individuals that come from a different background, but have ambition, a hunger, a drive, want to get after it, make an impact. And you're going to see through this presentation that we have all the systems and the trainings in place for you to succeed, the proven systems and trainings for you to succeed here, whether you have experience or not. So without further ado, guys, I'm excited. I'm going to get right into the presentation. Bear with me because I'm going to share a few slides on what we are going to be getting into right now. So 1 second, pulling this up right now. And if someone can just let me know once this is up, I'll get right into it.
Looks great.
Awesome. Thank you, Morgan. All right, guys. So business loan broker, funding the front line of capitalism, serve business owners and build an agency, get paid well to do both. So this is a massive opportunity to help business owners. Well, because business owners are going to need funding at some point, and most get denied at the bank. We can get them fast funding, and you get paid well to help them. And you can build an agency if you'd like as well. So why many love this? Well, there's no license required. It's free to start, and there's daily commissions paid, and you can override on a team if you decide to build the team as well. And this is home based. You don't have to open up a local office. You can, but it's not required. This is home based, so it's flexible, it's scalable, and it's online. And you and your agency can establish and create a money machine. And what I mean by that is, let's just say you go out there, you help a business owner get $80,000 to grow their business. You're going to earn about $3,200 on something like that. Now, if you bring on a personal broker, you decide to build a team, you bring on a personal broker, and they do exactly the same, you're going to earn about $320 or even more. So you can see how lucrative this can be by already upfront by helping business owners, but also by bringing on brokers. So how many brokers just like that do you want? 10, 50? You can do the math. So what you actually do, you find and encounter a business that is in need of funding, you simply connect them and refer them to our online funding platform, and our internal expert team handles the rest. From there, they answer their questions, they engage with your client, and they get them the funding they need to grow and expand. So you can earn on your own deals and on your agency's deals as well, on your team's production as well. So here, when we talk about funding, we're talking about leverage. We provide leverage, not debt. Debt is when money is taken and spent in a way that it doesn't benefit the business. Leverage is money taken to fuel that business, to make it grow, for order to make them profit even more through fuel plays. And fuel plays can look a different, there's a few examples of fuel plays. One, let's just say a business is looking to open up multiple locations. Maybe a business has inventory discounts, so they purchase a whole bunch of inventory, they get increased inventory. Or a business wants to add new equipment or a whole new system for their business to improve their revenue. Or a store is outdated, they need to renovate so they can attract more clients. By attracting more clients, they're able to boost up and increase their revenue. Or a landscape business that has a whole bunch of projects, they need to add more crew, they need to double or triple their crew. Or even a restaurant, they're slam busy, their tables are all full, and they see the opportunity to open and expand seating so they can attract more clients and again increase their revenue, right? Or a construction business where they need working capital to say yes to a business and say yes to a job. And by saying yes to that job is going to help them profit a whole bunch. This is what we call fuel plays, fueling expansion, or profits. But sometimes it's not always fuel plays. It's a rescue play, like getting through a pinch. For example, a restaurant that needs to get caught up on the rent so they're not evicted, or a business with pieces of machinery, equipment that breaks down. They need to get that repaired ASAP, right? Or maybe, they need to pay their employees on time for payroll. Maybe they're out of stock, they need new inventory, or an audit came up, they have a tax issue, they need to get that tax settled. We can also help them when they are in a pinch. So we can help them get through those challenges as well. So why business funding? Well, millions of businesses cannot get funding from their banks. This is the most underserved market in America. There's 30 million small businesses and over 27 million are not bank eligible. And the statistics show that most of them are going to fail within the first couple of years. But you can be the difference between them growing or closing. And the number one reason when they were asked is because it's because of lack of access to working capital. So you'd ask yourself, well, isn't that what the bank is for? Yes, but the bank is great only for 10% of business owners in America. The other 90% are not qualified. Why are so many rejected? I'm going to show you exactly why. Number one, they must have collateral with the traditional bank. That already disqualifies most businesses because most businesses don't even have collateral to put up. They don't own the building of their business, or even if they did have collateral to put up, most are not comfortable putting up their business or their home as collateral, right? They must be 2+ years profitable, tax returns, have at least a 700 plus FICO score, a business plan approved, a long complex application, and it takes anywhere from 1 to 3 months for a decision. Less than 1 million businesses qualify. Now, here's the solution, guys. Here's where our industry comes in. Alternative capital. There's no collateral required. That business must be generating at least $15,000 or more in sales the last 3 months. At least a 550 FICO score is okay. They can use the funds freely. There's no restrictions. And all they have to do is complete a simple 5-minute online application, and they can receive funding within 1 business day. That quick. There's over 9 million businesses that qualify. And on top of that, there's over 20 million other businesses, smaller businesses, who qualify for our instant funding, where they're generating anywhere from $3,000 to $15,000 a month in sales. So here's a little bit about what industry we're in. It's a $300 billion industry that most businesses don't even know exists. In 2024, it was up to 284 billion, and the expectations for it to grow is to go up to 378 billion by 2028. And our first goal in DAC is to capture 1%. The second goal, 2%, 3%, 4%, and so on, right? And that would mean, by capturing 1% of this market, that would be $210 million paid out in broker commissions to brokers just like you, right? So finally, business funding that works for the other 90%. Now, here's the problem. There's not one lender that's best for every business. Why? Well, there's over 100 plus providers out there, 100 plus lenders. And about 20 plus of them are great. They're phenomenal. And we actually represent only those great 20 lenders. But even amongst those best 20, there isn't one who's best for every business. Why? Industry type. Some like to lend to the construction industry. Some like to lend to the restaurant industry, right? Etc. They're also looking at different monthly sales amount, time in business, credit scores, etc. So how did DAC solve this challenge? Well, DAC created Bank Breezy, our online funding platform, where a business owner fills out a simple online 5-minute application, and the top 20 providers compete for the deal. They compete to get your client the best offer. And our expert team delivers the best offer within 1 business day to your client. So it's simple, it's convenient, and it's time efficient for that business owner. They don't have to go out and apply to each 20 of these providers, right? That's what we solve. That's the platform we provide to get the best offer for your client. Now, what kind of offers do they get? Well, we have 2 funding products. Our first product is our core rate, and approvals are anywhere from 1 to 2 times their average monthly revenue. So if a business is generating $100,000 a month in sales, they're going to be eligible to receive anywhere from $100,000 to $200,000. Now, what are the rates? Well, rates can be very tricky, and the banks use rates, and really a business owner really never understands what they're paying back in total throughout a long period of time. So banks use our long terms. They're using 3, 4, 5 years, 12% APR, 10%. So it's confusing for a business owner. We understand that business owners understand dollars and cents. So we talk about cost of capital, cost of funding. So they're going to be paying back anywhere between 1.15 times to 1.25 times the funded amount, the approval amount. So on $100,000, they're paying back anywhere between $115,000 to $125,000, right? Nice and simple. You get $100,000, you're going to be paying back anywhere between $115,000 to $125,000. Do you have a good use for the funds? And that's a conversation we love to have with your clients. Our expert team loves to have with your clients. Qualifications for our core rate is that business has to be 2+ years in business, generating at least $15,000 or more in sales, and have at least a 685 plus FICO score. This is our main product, our preferred funding product, our lowest cost funding product, right? We always try to get them the core rate first, but if they don't qualify, we're going to move them into our flex rate funding to find their best offer available, right? So with our flex rate, approvals are anywhere between half to 1 times their average monthly revenue. So if a business is generating $20,000 a month, they're eligible to receive anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 in approval or funding. Now, the cost of capital is slightly more. they're going to be paying back with our flex rate anywhere from 1.26 times to 1.5 times the approval amount. So, for example, on a $50,000 funding, they're paying back anywhere between $63,000 to $75,000. Now, our flex rate is easier for a business to be approved for. Why? Well, a business just has to be in business at least 6 months or more, generating at least $15,000 or more in monthly sales. And check it out, they have to have at least a 550 FICO score. So you can see it's easier for the business to be approved for our flex rate. We always go for our core rate first because it's our best pricing product. But if we can't get them that core rate, we go with the flex rate and we try to get them that approval as well. Now, this is the conversation I mentioned before that DAC and our expert Bank Breezy team has with your client. If the benefit outweighs the cost, they're going to proceed. If that business owner is able to take $100,000 and turn that $100,000 into $300,000, well, they don't mind paying back $115,000, $125,000. They don't even mind paying back $145,000, right? Because they're going to be able to turn that into profit. They're going to be able to grow their business. Now, if it's going to put them in a bad situation, they shouldn't proceed, right? But that's the conversation our team has with your clients. If the benefit outweighs the cost, if they're going to put that towards their business to grow and thrive, then they proceed. Now, we don't determine the cost of the funds, but we guarantee the best offer. Just like Travelocity, right, or Kayak, one of the traveling platforms. You go there, and Travelocity or Kayak, they don't determine the cost of the tickets or the pricing on the traveling tickets, but they do guarantee the best offer. Well, this is the same thing here. We guarantee the best offer in our market. And if we can't find the best offer for your client, we're going to pay them $500. But listen here carefully. That has never happened. We have never had to pay out $500 to anyone because we truly do guarantee the best offer in the market. So you can go out there to the market with your head high, shoulders back, chest out, confident that you can serve business owners in the best way possible. A little bit about DAC. DAC is a nationwide business, Michigan-based, 9 years strong, coming up on our 10th year, now in August, financially stable every year. Our experienced leadership, the founder, David Rutz, has over 30 plus years of proven success in the home-based business space. And if we combine that with our corporate team, there's well over 100 plus years of experienced leadership. And DAC launched Bank Breezy and has already served over 300,000 businesses. And DAC's opportunity impact goal is to have 100,000 active brokers earning full-time income. And by doing so, by reaching that impact goal, we're going to be able to easily surpass that 1% capture of the market, right? So transitioning into the market is screaming and the timing is perfect. When we compare this to the real estate industry, it's a phenomenal industry. The real estate space is a space I love to listen to, look at. I have a family member that does very well in the real estate industry, in the real estate space. However, it's a competitive industry. Last year, there was about 4.7 million homes sold, and there's about 3 million licensed agents. So that means there's one agent for every 1.5 homes sold. Now, when we compare this to our industry, the real estate space is still a great opportunity, but when we compare this to the business funding space, there's over 9 million businesses, and there's not even 100,000 full-time brokers. But let's say if there were 100,000 full-time brokers, that would mean one broker for every 90 businesses needing capital. So take a look at the real estate numbers: 4.74 million homes sold, 3 million licensed agents. Take a look at business funding, not over 9 million businesses and not even 100,000 agents. So this is an unbelievable, amazing opportunity, and the timing is perfect to jump on and be a broker to make an impact in your community, in your state. And that's not even counting the other 20 million plus businesses that qualify for our instant funding or smaller funding. So this is what your website looks like, your business capital website that you receive, where you can refer and where you connect business owners to go to apply. They can see more information here about the funding platform, qualifications, frequently asked questions. This is what the initial intake form looks like before they apply for the Bank Breezy platform. And you're also going to receive all the social media posts, videos for you to take to your social media platforms and let the world know how you can help businesses. And no matter how great of an opportunity DAC creates and provides for all of us brokers, business success really starts with each of us, right? It's going to depend on our activity, our willingness, our hunger, our ambition. So you can feel good and safe and confident that DAC has a platform and a business, an opportunity for you to succeed, but it's going to start with you. You simply help business owners grow by fueling them with funding to take their business to the next level, and you get paid fast with big bonuses by doing so. Here are some of the other services we have, how we serve clients. Merchant processing or dual pricing erases the business owner's fees and boosts their profit. Our health share that cuts the cost but not the care. Most families save 60 to 80% compared to traditional insurance. And our instant gig funding up to 10K. This is what I mentioned before. For small shops, side hustles, solopreneurs that are doing just $3,000 per month in sales or more. But this is what our main focus is. This is what our bread and butter is. Business funding up to 2 million, built for businesses generating $15,000 or more in revenue. The market is over 9 million businesses that can use our funding, that we can help them fuel and grow. Now, with all that said, you can see the massive market, the opportunity, the timing to jump into this market and this opportunity. And now I'm going to be going through how you are compensated by going out there, making an impact in your community, in your state, nationwide, by helping business owners receive the funding they need, how you're compensated by doing that. You simply fund a client and you're going to get paid the next day after DAC is paid. Generally, it's within a week. So you're one conversation away from your next payday. There's no limit on the amounts of businesses you can help and no limits on the amount of commissions you can earn. So on every funding, you're going to generate income and you're paid fast. You're going to get 40 to 80% of bonus revenue. Bonus revenue is what DAC earns on each deal. So you earn at a minimum 40% all the way up to 80%. Now let's take a look at our core rate funding product. You're going to be earning about 1 to 3% of the funded amount. So for example, on a $200,000 funding, you help a construction business receive that amount. At 2%, you would earn $4,000. Not bad, quite lucrative if you ask me. Now let's take a look at our flex rate product. We are paid slightly more on our flex rate because it's slightly higher cost. So on our flex rate funding, you're going to earn about 2 to 5% of the funded amount. For example, you help a restaurant get $50,000. At 3%, you would earn $1,500, right? Let's say if you were at if that $50,000 funding was $100,000 at 3%, that would be $3,000, right? You can see how lucrative this is. And our core rate, we're going to try to get your clients that product first. Then our flex rate, if they can't get the core rate, we're going to get them that flex rate. But by helping and fueling business owners, look how lucrative this can be. And you're paid within generally a week. So this residual income, this is what we call our quiet money month after month. Let's say, all right, you keep up to 50% of residual revenue. Let's say you sign up a restaurant and they're processing $100,000 a month and you sign them up with our dual pricing. You're going to earn about $250 a month residually month after month, or about $3,000 a year. So you can see through your personal production, your bonuses now that you get through acquiring clients with funding and residuals later, your income can add up very fast. But your income isn't limited to just you. So you may see other brokerages out there and agencies in the insurance space and the real estate space where they grow by adding other brokers. Well, you can do exactly the same. We call this agency expansion. And DAC is going to pay you 10 to 50% income match on the brokers you personally enroll, which is 10 to 50% of your personally enrolled broker's base commission. And that's ongoing for life. It's not just on their first funded deal. No, that's for life. So let's take a look at this example. Let's say you bring on your broker. Let's say his name is John. John goes out and helps a restaurant acquire $100,000 to open up a new location. That $100,000 generates $8,000 bonus revenue. John earns $3,200 commission. The restaurant owner is thrilled, the most happiest, because he's going to be able to grow his business. John got his client there, helped the business owner. He just earned $3,200 commission. Guess what? Since you brought John on and he helped that restaurant out, you at 10%, you just earned $320 because John helped that restaurant. And that's at a minimum, right? So I want to clarify something real important. That $320 is not coming out of John's commission. John kept his $3,200, and separately, aside from that, DAC is paying you that $320. Now, what if you were at the 50% mark? With that deal that John just got, if you were at the 50% mark, you would earn $1,600. And how do you get to that 50% mark? As long as you are consistently acquiring a client every month. So if you acquired a client in your last 30 days, you would be at that 50% mark. Think of it as getting paid on your broker's life, your broker sales for life, because that's exactly what it is. And check this out as a visual, as an example. This is your agency, nationwide, your personally enrolled brokers, and those numbers in green represent their annual income. You can see down there in Texas, well, Texas didn't earn anything. He didn't help any businesses. And guess what? Since he didn't earn any income, you don't earn any income on that broker down there in Texas. But let's take a look at your agency nationwide. You at 10%. Over there in Wyoming, you just earned $7,000 that year on that broker. $3,000 over there in North Dakota, $3,000 over there in Oregon, $4,000 in New Jersey, $14,000 in Colorado, $18,000 down there in South Carolina. Bam, bam. You can see how this can add up from your brokers that are producing, that are going out there and making an impact in their communities. What if you were at the 50% mark? Well, that would be 5 times the income, same group, same effort. If you're consistently acquiring a client at least one every month, you're going to be at that 50% mark, and that's 5 times the income, same group, same effort. So it can only multiply from there, guys, right? Because you're going to bring on brokers, and they're going to see this opportunity as well, and they're going to want to bring on other brokers and build an agency and other brokers as well, and that's how that multiplies. This is what we call developing a nationwide agency, and you can override earnings on all of their brokers as well. As you go through leadership ranks, as you acquire clients, you can unlock income on thousands of brokers coast to coast. And like I said, there's going to be brokers that see this opportunity. They're going to want to build an agency as well. And there's going to be some brokers that come on and they just want to serve clients, and that's completely okay. But when this starts to multiply and your agency starts to multiply nationwide, when any of the brokers on your nationwide agency gets a check, you can get an override check as well. And this is how the money stacks up through your direct broker commissions by helping business owners with funding, by your agency, your personally enrolled brokers nationwide, and then your nationwide network of brokers, your multiplied team, right? So on average, you're going to earn about $3,000 per funded deal through your personal clients. On your agency, your personally enrolled brokers, on average, you're going to earn, as an example, $300 per funding that goes on there. And then on your nationwide network of brokers, on your multiplied team, as an example, on each of those fundings that go on in your multiplied team, you're going to earn about $100 each. So you can see your income grows through personal production, broker development, and then ever expanding agency network. This is what we call scalable impact. And on top of all that, DAC provides you with the trainings, and the systems to succeed here, like I mentioned in the beginning of this presentation, this is your complimentary and ready to go business system. You're provided a step-by-step sales process on how to succeed, how to acquire clients. You're going to be given a broker back office where you can track all the deals, and you can also see all the brokers you bring on. Our agent training, our LMS learning management system, about to be launched. We are in beta test right now. This is our way in DAC to certify every broker so they understand the standards here in the company, how to represent DAC the proper way, and how to go out there and serve the market. So this is where existing brokers are going to have to go through that, and also the brokers you bring on are going to go through that, where all the training is provided for you right away and on how to succeed. The broker resource center, where you can acquire and go and look up all the promo tools, the marketing tools, postcards, business cards, email scripts, everything you need to take this and go to the market with, all provided to you complimentary. Our funding platform that costs $30,000 a year for any other sales organization or company out there, you get all of this, access to all of it complimentary for being a broker with DAC. On top of all that, our unmatched support and community. How can we forget this? 24/7 broker group, our online Facebook group where you can connect with other brokers. We lift each other up. We're encouraging each other. We're providing valuable information as well on that group. Our live daily coaching, Monday to Friday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, where experts are on training us as brokers. They're on. David Russ, the founder, who has over 30 plus years of proven success in the home-based business space, he's on these calls. He's helped thousands and thousands of brokers, people just like you and me. You can be on that call and ask him questions. Wade Cordell, our senior funding officer, who has helped thousands and thousands and thousands of businesses with funding. He's the one that's engaging with your clients. You can ask him questions on these calls as well. That inner circle, just that inner circle, costs thousands of dollars anywhere else. Our real support, real people. Our internal team, these are amazing people. They're there with real answers, ready to help you through the process. And our leaders that only win when you do. As you saw in the compensation, guys, the leaders on your team, your upline, they are incentivized to help you succeed here. They want to help you win. They want to help you acquire and help business owners with funding. So you can see in this company, in this system, in this opportunity, you are never alone. And DAC, this is what we have, our money where our mouth is guaranteed. We don't make a dime until you make a dollar. We offer a better way to serve and succeed. As you saw in the beginning, there are no fees at all, no risk, no fine print. Fast commissions are possible. You literally can earn a commission next week with a comment in it by helping a business owner out with our funding solutions. So we don't win unless you win. In summary, guys, a business where you can scale from anywhere, literally from anywhere. It's a nationwide opportunity. Small businesses that need our funding solution, you can earn daily by helping them, and you're provided with all the proven sites and systems on how to succeed, and our expert support team that engages with your clients, answers questions, and helps them get the funding they need to grow and expand. This is a real solution with a real need, and you can make a real impact. So in summary, guys, there's no barriers, no excuses. Start part-time, anytime, no license or red tape, zero investment to launch, zero risk, work from anywhere, launch in one day, heck, launch in the next 10 minutes. Hang tight, I'm going to show you how you can do so. So make a difference, create your own money machine, get paid fast, get paid monthly, get paid daily, get paid on teams if you decide to build one, and you're never alone in this business, in our company. If you can follow a system and talk to business owners, this works. So guys, here's where I ask, where do you stand? All we can say, and all I can say, is that this truly works. The only question is it for you and are you ready to move? So if you're a one, I'm out, you probably left already within the first 10 minutes because you can determine whether it's or not it's for you within the first 10 minutes. But if you're still here and you are a one and this is not for you, hey, we thank you for coming out here tonight, taking the time to watch this presentation. All we ask of is to get back with the person that invited you out here tonight. Thank them because they thought highly of you. And if you ever come across someone that really would do well as a broker here in DHC, or if you come across a business owner, if you come across a conversation where a business owner needs funding, we ask of you to refer them over to the person that invited you out here tonight because you can really help their business out tremendously. Now, if you are a two, I'm curious, need a few more details, Nick, or if you're a three, I'm in. Let's launch, Nick. I'm ready to go. Where do I go? What do I say? I'm ready to get paid. Hang tight. I'm going to take the next 2 to 3 minutes to show you the 4 steps of getting started here with us. So again, if you are a one, we thank you again. And all I can say is we will always have the door open in case you ever want to come back and give this opportunity a try. Now, guys, let's get right into it. 4 steps of getting started. Your 4-step fast start plan. Number 1, very simple, get started. It's 100% on us. So you simply get back to the person that invited you here tonight. They're going to send you their partner website. You enroll. It's an intake form. Takes 2 minutes. Bam. You enrolled. Congratulations. You are a DAC. You are a broker, independent broker with DAC. Check your inbox right away because you will receive a welcome email automatically. And save that welcome email. Read through it. You're going to have all your broker information in there, your websites, and also the links and websites to initial training. So step number 2 is go to that welcome email and get trained. Watch videos number 1, which is our getting started right overview, and number 2, our business funding overview. And this is going to unlock your private game plan. And then number 3, guys, is get going. Use and apply exactly what you learned in training. Share our services and share your links to business owners, or even if other potential brokers, if you're planning on building a team. Let the world know who you are and how you can help business owners. And number 4, get positioned. Get amped up with your first client. What's amped up? When you acquire your first client, that's going to amp you up and it's going to position yourself to earn more on the following deal you acquire, the following business owner that you help, and also earn more on your agency, on your personally enrolled brokers, and also on your agency downline. So in summary, guys, get started. 100% on us. Get trained, get going, and get positioned. Now, before I end this presentation, I want you to take a look at those 3 categories right there: solo broker, broker enroller, agency builder. We want to know which one of these categories best fits you. All right. So solo broker is that broker that goes out, serves the market, makes an impact, helps business owners acquire the funding they need to grow and expand, and you earn from personal efforts. Broker enroller is that broker that continues to go out, serve clients, help business owners, but at the same time, they're building they're building their team. They're bringing on other brokers and they're helping them, they're mentoring them, and they're earning from the brokers they mentor. Or if they don't have experience to mentor them, we call that a buddy system. They go out there together and they're helping each other succeed in this business. So you can earn from brokers you bring on. And the agency builder is that broker that sees this opportunity and wants to open up markets, sees this opportunity where they can bring on brokers locally in their local community. They want to own their local town, their county, their state. They want to bring on 20, 50, 100 brokers and represent DAC in their state and earn overrides from their agency and then say, hey, let's take this nationwide and let's start bringing on brokers in every state. That's an agency builder where they can earn from agency expansion. And guess what? You do not have to have experience in any of these. You have to have the desire and the hunger. So we just want to know which path fits you best. So take the time to think. Do you want to be a solo broker, broker, enroller, and agency builder? And whichever category you decide you want to be, let your enroller know so you can start building today with your enroller. Your enroller is going to go through a specific game plan and strategy on your objectives and on the category you pick. So, guys, I'm excited. I hope I hope you are too. All I know is every time I go through this presentation, I am ready to run through a wall because I truly believe in what we are doing here through my personal experience. I've seen how our funding solutions have helped business owners literally change their situation in their business journey. I've seen business owners expand, grow, uh, double, triple, quadruple their revenue because they were able to access funding through our platform when they couldn't get it from the bank. And I have several stories of how we've helped business owners just like that, and several stories from other brokers in our company that share these stories when we have our weekly Zoom calls. So, like I mentioned earlier before I started the presentation, whether you come from a B2B background, fantastic. You have people you can reach out, you understand the process, what it takes, right? What we welcome you. But if you don't have B2B experience, no problem. Like I mentioned in the presentation, DAC provides you, as soon as you enroll, with all the systems, the trainings on what to say, who to reach out to, where to start. And these systems and trainings are proven for you to succeed, because when I came on as a broker with DAC, I did not have any B2B experience. So DAC provides that opportunity for you. If you have experience, fantastic. If you don't, no worries. So if you're brand new here tonight and someone invited you and this is your first time watching this presentation and hearing about this opportunity, get back to, and you're here ready to roll. You said, I'm a 2, I'm a 3, I'm ready to roll. Let's get going, Nick. Get back with the person that invited you here out tonight. Ask for their partner website and get started right away. Within minutes, you can become an independent broker with DAC and start your journey with us. And let's get after it. We're here to help in every shape and way possible to help you succeed. So I'm going to open this up for questions, guys. If there's any questions or comments or anything at all I can answer, I'm going to be here to provide any information to answer your questions. I see McGuire Tate has his hand up. How's it going, buddy?
Doing well, my friend. I just wanted to jump on, say great presentation, and also you look very sharp tonight, as always. I wouldn't expect anything less from you. So great job, killing it as always, man. But aside from that, I just wanted to jump on and say, for anyone who's out, brand new here with us tonight, the opportunity itself, provides everything, just like Nick said, that you would need in this opportunity, which is phenomenal because it provides a clean slate, a clean opportunity for people with experience, without, which is phenomenal in itself. But the impact, the market out there, business owners that really do need the solution. There's really no better feeling than having that conversation with them, getting them the funds that they need, and then soon after that receiving a commission for it, which is just a bonus and obviously great for us as brokers. So just overall great systems in place. It's a great place to be, great community. You have everything that you need. But just like a car needs gas, or a phone needs battery, obviously every anything that matters and is worth something takes some effort and some action. So keeping that in mind, the opportunity itself is there. It does take a little bit of motion and consistency and things like that, but if that can be done, there's no question that this is real. It's happening daily. Just like Nick mentioned, he's living it. I'm living it. So I want to just say, hey, we're great to have you, but know that great things take some work, and that's exactly what it is. And there's just no better feeling than helping that business owner, receiving your commissions for it, just a win-win, and it's a great feeling. So just want to jump on and share my 2 cents, buddy. Great job.
Love it. I love it, man. I appreciate the kind words. And McGuire is a broker also out there in the field, and he's also part of the support team, but he's a broker. He's an independent broker. He's out there talking to business owners. He's helped several business owners through funding, through payment processing, and he's a true example of who we are, what we represent. So thank you, buddy. I was looking through the chats, didn't see any questions there, but I'll give it one more minute. If anyone has a question, you can lift the virtual hand raise, and we'll answer a question. But if not, hey, looks like everything was pretty clear, clear explanation. So hey guys, if there's no more questions, I'm going to bring this to an end. But again, I just wanted to thank all of you that are still here tonight, for taking the time out of your evening. You're brand new. This is your first time hearing about this opportunity. You're ready to roll. We look forward to having you. And all I can say is, from when I joined DAC, I just can't describe how we have improved and how this keeps getting better and better and better and better. And it seems as if it's too good to be true, but it really is. It's that good. So one more reminder, guys, tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern is our broker overview Zoom call, our broker update Zoom call. And that's at 11:30 a.m. Eastern at daczoom.com, the same link you joined here tonight. And next Tuesday evening, again at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing this presentation once again. I don't have the update who will be doing the presentation. It can be David Rudge, can be McGuire Tate, who just jumped on. But either way, guys, you have time from now until next Tuesday to start reaching out to people over the weekend, people you encounter over the weekend. You're out and about. If you see someone that could really do well in this opportunity, or if you see some personality in someone and you say, hey, just mention to them this opportunity, mention to them about DAC, and say, hey, next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be doing a broker opportunity overview. Come out, 25, 30 minutes, take a look. I think you do great, but you can decide for yourself. So that's next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, but tomorrow is our broker update Zoom call, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, DAC Zoom call, daczoom.com. Guys, thank you once again. Thank you for the kind words. And all I can say is I am just, as always, excited as we go out through the year, and as the days go by. I'm just excited to see who we become within a few years here in DAC. All I can say is our focus, our mindset is to be the number one source of alternative funding in the country. The number one. We're very close. We're on our way. In some cases, we could say we are, with our funding platform, Bank Breezy, that we have, and the vision, the integrity of David Rutz, the founder. Jump on these calls, guys. Take a look. Be a part of the community. And you're going to see why I'm saying this. You're going to feel it. Test this business out. Test this opportunity out. Go through the trainings, the systems, and let's succeed all together. All right, guys. I'm going to bring this to an end. Thank you. God bless.